Hey everyone, I thought I'd do a video talking about why everyone is talking about Canoo stock, the innovative EV company that is just now starting to ramp up production of its commercial EV. So let's get into this brief video talking about Canoo stock. So management said that they're actually finally starting manufacturing. They leased a facility, a long-term lease to the Oklahoma City manufacturing facility. The team is currently installing and started working on setup and functional validation of the general assembly line at our Oklahoma City manufacturing facility. So after over $1 billion of investment, Canoo is finally ready to ramp up production. The company is focused on exiting 2023 at a 20,000 vehicle run rate. 20,000 vehicle run rate. So what that means is the pace that they ramp to in the final quarter or maybe even the final month of 2023 will get it to where they can produce 20,000 cars annually. So that could mean that in the last quarter of the year, they produce 5,000 cars, which if you annualize that times 4 would get you to the 20,000 vehicle run rate. Or it could mean that they produce something close to 2,000 cars in the last month of 2023, which will also roughly mean 20,000 run rate annually. So as we approach that target, management will give us more insight into that target. They will update. Hopefully, they will not push that back and say, you know what, instead of 20,000, we're looking more closer to 10,000, as so many other EV companies have done. And, Canoo has also delayed some targets as well because it's difficult starting up a new car company, right? And Canoo has said as much. Like it's difficult. It's not an easy thing. So they're hoping that will open the possibility for Canoo to reach a run rate of 40,000 by 2024. So a 20,000 run rate for the end of 2023 and a 40,000 run rate by the end of 2024. Now this could mean they produce 10,000 cars in the fourth quarter of 2024, which would be a huge improvement, right? Which would be huge progress. Many other EV companies have not reached that scale even as they have produced and they've started selling cars already. So for Canoo to go from 0 to 40,000 run rate in just from starting production in middle of 2023 till the end of 2024, that would be quick. And if I was, estimating the probability of that, I would say the probability of that is quite low, given the difficulties that other EV manufacturers have had ramping up production that quickly. But thankfully, this approach is based on their current order book, meaning they've already got sales locked in that will allow them to ramp up production and meet the existing demand. That makes it easier because you're not producing cars that are then sitting in the parking lot taking up cash and sitting in there and not turning around and generating more cash. If you're selling them, if they're already ordered, that means you can deliver them, get the cash, and then make more to buy more supplies and continue. It's harder when you don't have those sales locked in. So Canoo already has an order book value at $2.8 billion. That's huge. And that grew 5% quarter over quarter in stage 2 and stage 3 orders. And they'll announce shortly the finalization of two important sales agreements, one with the Fortune 100 company and another with the Fortune 500 company. So they've got orders, and if these orders prove to be resilient, meaning they don't get canceled and they're not in a position to be canceled, that could be a big deal to helping Canoo really ramp up production, getting to their 20,000 and 40,000 run rate for 2023 and 2024 as targeted by management. So it's getting into the exciting times for Canoo stock after all this time, research and development, getting prepared to ramp up production. It's now getting to the exciting moments where it's, cars are going to come off the line, production is going to ramp up, and sales are going to start coming in. So exciting times, and I can understand why everyone is talking about Canoo stock. But that's all I've got for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I want to thank the Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. Visit fool.com/Parkev for the 10 best stocks to buy now.